Hey guys, I'm Jody with Board Game Perspective, and today we got a top 10 list. It's been a little while, so I'm super excited to do this. And we are going to be talking about games that are going to be available to buy and play and demo at ESSEN Spiel. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go, but one can dream, right? So on BGG, there is a list of games. It's a preview, and I went through all of those games and picked out my top 10 games that I'm interested in. And if I were there at Essen, I would be buying them if they were available and demoing them. So let's take a look at where we got this from. So this is from BGG, the Spiel 2023 preview. And there are, if you see here, 903 games. Now this is not an all-encompassing list, but this is a good amount of games that are going to be there. So I went through all these, picked out my top 10. There, guys, I mean, if you go on and on and on and on and on, there is a lot of games. So it's kind of hard because I mean, there's there's so many games, and I was interested in a lot of them, but I could only pick 10 for this top 10 list. So that's where my top 10 came from, is from this here list. All right, so let's get right in to my number 10. And that is going to be, I believe you say series. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But, all right. If y'all are new to this channel, I love space sci-fi games. So just a fair warning, there's probably going to be a few on this list. So this is one of them. In this one, your asteroid mining corporations try to outplay their opponents and rule series. 1 to 4 player game. The publisher is Artipia Games. Let's see here. So we got, I think the main mechanism is going to be worker placement. And we got sci-fi, space exploration. So, it says sci-fi worker placement game where players take the role of an asteroid mining corporation. Consists of 3 rounds. Yep, you're trying to improve technology through research. And this game has been co-developed with an astrophysicist for the best possible thematic applications. That's interesting. Let's take a look at what it looks like. And I am digging the way this is looking. I am very excited. I love space games, and this one is calling me. It looks interesting. So it's definitely worker placement. I don't know how it's going to be different than other worker placements, if there's any new exciting feature. But I will try probably any worker placement in space theme because those are like my favorite things. But this one looks neat. I definitely would love to try this one. It looks like you got this. Does this board spin? I don't know. But workers are being placed out, different zones. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah. Well, look, I think it does spin because there's that. Oh my goodness, Jody. The thingamajig, you put the board together, and it looks like it's different layers and it could spin. Okay, maybe. I believe this was on Kickstarter. I did not back it, but I was thinking about it. So that is my number 10 series. I think that's how you say it, at least. All right, let's move on to my number 9, and we got the Fox Experiment. This one is by Elizabeth Hargrave. So you guys know she's a designer of Wingspan and Mariposas, and this is yet another animal-themed game, and I always want to try any animal-themed game that she has because it's so thematic. I find her games very thematic. Tea break. So this is, let's see, you breed foxes over 5 generations and see what traits develop as they become friendlier. Hold on. Look at this cover. Does that cover not scream play me? Look at these cute little foxes. Oh my gosh. I have a problem with animals. I love animals, and they're so cute. So well, first let's look at how this game is played. So we got some dice rolling, open drafting. This was also on Kickstarter. I didn't back it, but it was another one of those. If I had unlimited funds, I would have backed this. It says roll and write as the mechanism. Any other? I think that's maybe the main mechanism. All right, so let's go back. You'll gain those specific trait dice, roll them, and then try to move them around to make complete trait symbols which you'll then mark off on your pup card. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. All right. Yeah, I definitely want to try this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Domesticated animals like spots, floppy ears, and curly tails. Yeah, this is a must try for me. And the dice look intriguing. They're like different. I don't know how you're putting them together. Well, it's the traits. They're the trait dice, right? So this looks really interesting. I'm digging how this is looking. Yeah, I think Justin might like this too if it's roll and write, because Justin likes roll and write games. And this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous, and I have to try this. Oh man, I wish I could have backed this. So I hope I can get a copy of all the cool little upgraded pieces, because this one looks like one I'm gonna really like. Fart. Okay, so, oh yeah, look at that. Okay, I need to stop looking at pictures and move on to my number 8, which is Stressbotics. Now, I don't know a whole lot about this, but this just sounded really intriguing to me. Stressed mining robots try to deliver resources to passing ships. I also like robotic themes. So let's see. Stressbotics is a sci-fi adventure in which 4 easily stressable robots are sent to an exoplanet by their corporation, Cubotics, in order to mine its resources. So what type of game we got here? So adventure, exploration, area of movement, modular board. What else we got? Set collection, simultaneous action selection. I do like that in games. So that is definitely intriguing as well. Let's look at some pictures. All right. Oh, this looks This has this nerdy vibe, and I like that. So this one is definitely calling me. All right, let's see what other pictures we got here. Any close-ups? I'm just liking all these various pathways of things. It just seems really interesting and nerdy. Even this one too. Let's look at this. Can you tell what's going on? I can't, but I'm intrigued. Have you guys heard of this one? I haven't heard a whole lot about this. I don't know if this was on Kickstarter, or I don't know the status of this. The publisher is Two Tomato Games, Token Synapse. This is definitely one, if I saw it being played at ESSEN, I would definitely want to try this. Just the look alone just screams try me, just because of that nerdy look. Anyway, all right. So that was number 8, Stressbotics. Now let's move on to number 7. We got a Pandasaurus game here. Emerge. Research and populate newly emerged islands. Oh my goodness. So when I saw this game announced, this cover really drew me in. Look how gorgeous it is. Is there a... Okay, let's see if I can get a bigger picture of this cover. I love this art. I love it. And so I definitely looked up the game, and the actual board and components look gorgeous as well. You got some dice in here. I love it. So you got these, I guess, islands that are popping up, and you're trying to populate it with stuff. Let's actually go back and see how this game plays. So we got dice exploration, dice rolling. Okay, so each round earn points by rolling your dice and using them to collect research and make discoveries. So you're at the end of the game, you're scoring points based on how flourished and biodiverse your islands are. Yeah. Let's look at a couple more pictures. This is one that I love nature themes as well, and pretty games. And I do like dice games as well, or games that have dice in it. Oh my gosh, look at this cute little seal. Yeah, well, let's look at those cards. I like the art a lot in this game. And that is what originally drew me in to kind of check out what's going on here. This is one I definitely have to try, because it is stunning to look at. The components, the art, just the overall production, and the gameplay sounds interesting to me. So that is Emerge, one that I'm definitely going to have to try. All right, Now we got number 6. I believe you say it Arborea. This was another one that was on Kickstarter. It was on Kickstarter, right? I believe, not GameFound. And I was like this close to backing it, but the budget said don't, so I didn't. And this is, I believe, the sequel to Bitoku. Bitoku by Devere Games. I'm guessing, was it the same designer? I think maybe it was the same designer. It has that Bitoku vibe with the critters and just, the board with a lot going on. But this looks really amazing. But first, before we look at the pictures, let's see. Play as woodland spirits in this shared resource and worker placement Euro game. That's me right there. Resource and worker placement Euro game. I love those types of games. Okay, so we got 1 to 5 players. Publisher for this is Alley Cat Games. Alright, so market, tile placement, worker placement, variable setup. Yeah, this was on Kickstarter. Okay, so take from the shared resources to build your personal ecosystem. I want to say there was a moving component to the workers when I was looking at this on Kickstarter. Does it say here? Let's see. Players will place the workers on action tracks. These tracks will then advance, moving all workers with them. That's right, yes. I found that really interesting. Let's see, which track? Oh, yeah, right here. So these tracks, I think, actually move, and the workers move with them. So, and I'm guessing that maybe that changes what path you can go down. I don't know, guys. This just looks stunning. Look at these colors. Are these like tiles? I don't know what that is right over there. This production just looks so cool. I love colorful, vibrant games, and this is one of them. Worker placement. I want to say it's the same designer as Bitoku. Oh gosh, I shouldn't say that. But I thought this was like a sequel. Let's see. Designer. Let's see. Did this designer do... Well, maybe it wasn't. Alright, I gotta look real quick. Let's look up Bitoku. I don't know why I thought that these were... Maybe I was just watching reviews and people were comparing the games. Because it's a different designer. So, I don't know. I guess maybe I was just hearing people say... comparing... I think, people were probably just comparing it to Bitoku. But it has that similar look and vibe. Is it the same artist? I don't know, guys. Anyway, this one looks really awesome. I'd have to try this one. And yeah, that is my number 6, right? Yes, 6. So let's move on to number 5, which has been getting a lot of buzz. And that is Nucleum. This is a board and dice game. So, some popular designers. Board and Dice is a great publisher. Now, I will say, a lot of the recent Board and Dice games, I don't know, I just kind of started to not be as excited about them. Toward I don't know, was it a few years ago, I was really excited about the games coming out. Takenu, Tawantin Suyu, I really liked that one. But then I just started getting kind of disappointed in some of them, and then they just are so blah. They're just so blah looking. Like I said earlier about Arborea, I love bright, colorful games. This one is not bright and colorful, but I feel like it's a little bit of an improvement on all of the brown boards. And this theme is a little more interesting to me. So in this one, you become the leader of the Industrial Revolution in an alternative timeline. I think it was saying that, here we go. Heavy Euro board game where you take the role of industrialist trying to succeed during the economic and technological boom of the 19th century, fueled by the invention and spread of the nucleum, a nuclear reactor. I am digging this theme. I am really excited about this. When I first saw this, it actually kind of gave me a power grid vibe from the board. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, it looks like Power Grid, the same greens and such, but obviously it's not. So we got economic, transportation, hand management. What else do we have going on here? Contracts, in-game bonuses, tech trees, tech tracks. I find that I'm digging that lately. variable player powers. So let's look at a few pictures because I was actually digging how this was looking. This was giving me a little bit of that nerdy vibe with a little bit, look, there's actually some color. It's not all brown. So that has it going for it. And it does have that nerdy vibe with like tracks and I don't know, trains aren't going there, but it just, I don't know, it just looks kind of interesting. And I think these are player boards. And let's see what else we got going on here. These little buildings, are those the nuclear reactors? I don't know. This is just really, I'm intrigued. I think I want to try this. Oh, acrylic nucleums promo. I do like acrylic pieces. That's interesting. Well, anyway, let me know what you guys are thinking about this game. Because this one has been getting a lot of buzz. Are you guys interested in this one? Do you guys like board and dice games? I am like up and down with their games, but this one has me excited again. So I want to try this. Okay, so that was my number 5. Halfway through, that was Nucleum. Nucleum. All right, so number 4, we got another sci-fi game is Humanity. All right, the publisher is Bombix. They did some other games that we have and really like. Different theme altogether. Like, for instance, Takanoko, the panda game where the panda eats the bamboo and etc. And then there's some other games we have from them that we like too. But I don't know a whole lot. I don't have any pictures of about what the layout's going to look like or anything, but I'm very intrigued. Very, very intrigued by this. This is expand your base on Titan. Let's say the same thing over again. Expand your base on Titan. Expand it. And achieve scientific experiences. I don't know, maybe it's a translation thing. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So let's see, tile and worker placement game. That was another reason why I was intrigued, because we know I like worker placement games, but also I really like tile placement games, and so does Justin. So 2 to 4 players manage resources, building a base that will be used by scientific civilian settlers. So we got tile placement, worker placement. Ooh, worker placement with dice workers. That is like my all-time favorite mechanism is dice placement. So, yes. And tech trees. Oh, city building, space exploration. See, guys, this is why it's my number 4, because it's got me intrigued. It has these little minis. That's all we really have other than the cover. But the cover, I think this cover's cool. So that is Humanity. Let me know. Oh wait, look! Did this just pop up? I didn't see this before. Ooh, okay. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Okay, so I'm not sure what all we have going on here, but I definitely would like to try this game. Oh, are these like your little rovers that you park on the board? Oh, that's really cute. So yeah, that is actually the first time I've seen an actual picture up here. Okay, so that is my number 4, Humanity. 3 more left, guys. Okay, so let's move right on. Oh, okay, guys, I know. I have a problem with space and sci-fi games. I love them, and I want to play them all. We got another one. It's From the Moon. This is another one that I wanted to back on Kickstarter, but didn't, because, just gotta be good with money, right? Can't go over the budget. So this is craft workers, build bases, and save humanity. I love these types of war games. I love those types of movies. This is just my jam. This publisher did, It's a Wonderful World. Justin and I love that game. And Outlive. Oh, I have that. I need to play because it's that post-apocalyptic theme, and I love that as well. I gotta get that off the shelf of opportunity. Have you guys played Outlive? I need to get that off. I need to play it. Anyway, let's go back and talk about this game. Okay. Sci-fi, space, yes. And so you're going to launch 3 survival missions before all life on Earth ends. Not a whole lot of description on here, but let's just look at some of the pictures. I can't remember if this was an upgrade, like a Kickstarter version upgrade, or if the base game is going to have these little minis that you can put dudes in and stuff, because those are cool. And I would like the copy that has these in them. I mean, who doesn't, right? I find this looks really intriguing all around. I like the way this looks. It sounds interesting, even though there's not a whole lot of. Well, I guess like we could look at the Kickstarter campaign. I believe it was on Kickstarter and see more about it probably, but this is one that I want to try, definitely. Especially if I can get those cool little rovers that I can put dudes in. Anyway, all right. So that is From the Moon. That was my number 3. 2 more, guys. And I will say one more is, yes, another space game. But before we get to that one, let's go to a different theme. Let's go back to nature and animals with my number 2 as Zoo Tycoon. This is yet another one that I really wanted to back on Kickstarter, but just didn't. And maybe one day I'm going to try this game because it looks really interesting. So watch the zoo of your dreams come true right in front of you. So you are building your own zoo. And you can, let's see, where did it talk about? Yeah, so you can develop your own zoo with 35 species, food booths, zoo shops, so tile placement, set collection. Yeah, this one just sounds cool, and it looks cool. I mean, look at this, guys. Vibrant, beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at the raccoon. I've always loved raccoons. I just want to squeeze one. Anyway, this looks amazing. Look at that red panda right there. I wish I backed this one. And they have all of these little cool animeeples. Look at that panda. Man, yeah, I love nature and animals too. Did you guys back this one? Let me know, because I wish I was able to. This one looks cool. I think it did. I think it had a great campaign from what I understand. Yeah, so I guess this is your player board here. You're placing tiles out here. I'm not really sure all the details, but this one looks very intriguing. That is why it is my number 2. So let's end on a good note with, yes, space sci-fi goodness. And this is I've been highly anticipating this game. And I'm hoping it arrives in the near future. And that would happen to be Voidfall. Yes, this is going to be an epic 4X space game with more of a Euro emphasis. So it is going to be a hefty, crunchy game, and I am excited. See, right here it says this space 4X for Euro enthusiasts. Publishers, Mind Clash Games. Artists, Ian O'Toole. Designers, Nigel Buckle and David Turczi. I mean, that is like right there. All-star team. So there is a lot of info about this here. What we got? So we got some hand management, modular board, variable player powers. I did back this one. I think I went all in and got a lot of stuff because this one looked sweet. Okay, deep empire customization of the 4X genre with resource management, tight decisions, and minimum luck gameplay of an economic Euro. So I think there is a solo co-op mode and also a competitive mode, both by using the same rule set and game system. So that's interesting. So let's look at some pictures because there's some cool stuff going on in here. All right. So Mind Clash Games, they did Anachrony. I love Anachrony. I actually been really wanting to play it again soon. I got the Exosuit minis. Great production. So this is Voidfall. So it's going to be all kinds of ships and goodness. Where's actual pictures of the components and board? Wait. Okay, there we go. Yes. This looks really cool. All right, so we got dials. We got different dials here. The cards look intriguing. Cloning, terraforming, dreadnought, sentries. What else we have? This definitely looks crunchy. Oh, these cool little corrupted agenda. These cool little things. I think you can put, might be putting dice in there, I believe. Yep, right here. You're going to be putting dice in there. I think that might have been an upgrade. I don't know. I did get the upgraded, like the deluxe version. I had to on this one. I went all out. So look at that, guys. I'm curious how I'm going to like this compared to, for instance, Eclipse, Second Dawn for the Galaxy, because I love that 4X game. So this is maybe a little more Euro-y, economic. I don't know, because I love Eclipse. I'm curious to see how I like this one compared to that. This one is gorgeous. Look at those planets. Look at those components. It's so cool. Anyway, all right, I could keep looking at pictures because I love the way this looks. Anyway, so that is my number one Voidfall. I think people are starting to get their copies. I'm not sure if it's going to be available to buy at ESSEN or if it's just demo. I'm not sure. But I am very, very, very excited about that. So, guys, if you made it this far, that means you somewhat enjoyed the video. If you made it this far and you want to consider subscribing, that would be awesome because that would mean a lot to me and it would support this channel. So this is my top 10 games that I would love to demo and try at ESSEN. I think I might try to do another list of like 10 more games because there was a lot of games. It was hard to pick the top 10 because there's a lot of really cool games, but I picked, oh gosh, we're half like space sci-fi series. Let's see, series, I think that's how you say it. Well, wait, no, Humanity, From the Moon, Voidfall. I think I did okay. They weren't all space games. I tried to vary it up a little bit. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys joining me today, and I will catch you on the next one.